Hey guys, Letter Magic here, and I am so excited to finally be making this video. Yes, it's a sponsored video, but to be perfectly honest, I would have made a video on this anyway. In fact, I was shouting out this game before they even contacted me because, oh my gosh, guys, this is the cure for net decking. Finally, they made a TCG where net decking is not really a factor. I'm sure there is a most optimized deck, but how you win games is by outplaying your opponent, by playing better than them. So the gameplay is so complex and like dynamic and based on your decisions, I guess is the best way to say it, that it almost doesn't matter what deck you're running, but more powerful cards are going to help. So it's a mix of both. You guys will see what I mean. So let's just dive right in. Let's take a look at my deck that I've been running. So this is one of the decks I built. It's called Chase U because that's what it does. Let's hit edit real quick. This is the brand new deck editor, just came out today. I'm not that familiar, but well, here's my deck, here's the library, so, whatever. So the whole point of this game is you've got a king. So this right here is my king, 37 hit points. If he drops to 0, I lose the game. Real simple. So it's kind of like chess, and the movements are kind of like chess, and it's played on a two-dimensional grid board, but the tiles mean different things, and they can change, and, the movement is, well, this guy, he can move in a straight line anywhere, so he's basically like the queen, and then you've got, diagonal, you've got ones that can move 1, or you've got ones that can move 2, you've got ones equivalent to a knight, so you gotta think about where you move them on the board and who attacks what where. So I will say, RTS players, they're gonna love this game. Turn-based, RPG players are gonna love this game, because it's turn-based combat. Any kind of like board game strategy people are gonna love it, and TCG players are gonna love it, because it combines the best elements of all of them. So I love this guy, he is so cool. So he's got a massive attack of 15, love it, and then constant regeneration, 2 hit points per turn change. So yeah, he heals himself just nice. He can move like crazy, and he's astral type, which means he gets certain little bonuses with other, synergies. So you can tell from this deck I stuck with absolutely no synergy whatsoever. It's just the cards that I thought were the coolest, and I threw synergy straight out the window. Although it is, I'd say, astral and ocean oriented, kind of, a little bit, if I were to have some semblance of synergy here. So there's really 3 types of cards. You got your creatures that you can bring out, they got all different abilities, attack power, different movement styles, that kind of stuff. Then you got your land card. It'll flip a bunch of tiles onto the on the board onto the one that you want. So that's pretty cool. And then you've got just outright spells like Ritual Square and like Dragon Egg. That'll summon a dragon on a countdown direct from your deck, and it'll pick the most powerful one. Oh yeah. And then I guess you could consider this kind of card maybe not a creature. It's rooted, which means it doesn't move. It has 51 hit points and it doesn't attack. So this would be kind of like an artifact or enchantment in the Magic world. And it's just simple. Astral cards may move to any adjacent unoccupied square. So you want to be able to teleport back to this little home base sometime? Yeah, drop it. Love this card. That said, it's not in my deck currently. It doesn't work with my current strategy. I told you, synergy. Very overrated. But there's spells like swap places. You just swap 2 creatures. They both got to be 30 cost or under. And speaking of cost, that's where the big split happens. So if you wanted to bring out a paladin, it costs 0. If you wanted to bring out a miracle mage, it costs 0. If you wanted to bring out a great monarch, it costs 0. But if you wanted to bring out something absolutely beast like this phoenix, 45 mana. So then we have the mana generators. Let's see, where's my favorite? Definitely Bottom Feeder. Love this guy. So get mana, 5 per turn. That is the standard amount. I'm sure other cards do other things, but my whole deck is based on 5s, I guess. And so him and Ephemeral Garden are the 2. This is, get mana 5 per turn. This one is self-damaged, loses 2 hit points per turn change, but you can put it on a tile that heals 2 per turn. Aha! And then this dude here, he gets negative 5 hit points per turn, and he only has 10 hit points, unless you put him on an ocean tile. So they can both still be attacked. So, I mean, there's that. But, yeah, you could keep both of these out there forever and just get technically 10 mana per full turn cycle, including your opponent's turn. So you can add it up real quick. And, I got a little bit of mid-range, but it's pretty much just Turtle Chase and Bomb. That's what this does. So I got, 45 cost Phoenix. I've got, I should look at my actual deck here. So, mid-range, we got an Explosion. This is just a spell that does 20 damage, everything around it. I love it. You can delay blast it, too. It's great. Death from Beyond, 90 hit points, 51 cost, 25 damage, and it has basically lifelink. Ooh! Yeah, but it does have lose 10 hit points per turn, so you got to go on the offensive with this guy. But his movement is side jump. He can jump over other creatures on a two-dimensional grid that's very useful. And then I think I got a couple others that are 10, 11 mana around there. They're just good. Probably my second favorite creature in the whole game is Spirit Warrior, because it can move straight line 2 in any direction. It costs 11 to get out, which is reasonable. 22 hit points, pretty tough, and 12 attack. That is just all around good. That is just a solid ass card. Oh, by the way, it's in the starter deck. So, it's hard to describe, what the cards do without you seeing some gameplay. So I just wanted to give you the gist of how it works and how it exists. Now let's go to what a turn is, how you can summon stuff, and how you move, and how you play the game. So gameplay time. So I can play against the computer, which I'm definitely going to do. I guess I'll play against the same one. So he got to go first, which means that I start with 15 mana. That's the balancer. So now you can see I can move anywhere. So the lit up squares are where I can move, which will be here, 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 and here. Now I can't move to here because that's not a straight line. So also these tiles do different things. Take the tutorial if you're real interested, but the big one is that's an ocean. You guys know, okay, ocean stuff, sharks, whatever, yeah. And you usually get a bonus, like Scorched right here, this guy. He has bonus Scorched. If I attack somebody sitting on one of these Scorched tiles, I do an immense amount of extra damage. And this one heals, I think if you land on it, it heals 2 hit points per turn. And I know this is the defensive one where all incoming damage to anybody sitting on one of these is reduced by 5, which is incredibly high. So what did he just do? He set up a mana generator that gets him 5 mana per turn, basically the turn 1 land drop. And he moved it to a place that I can't attack. So it's going to take me at least 2 turns to attack it. So I'll probably move up to here, I guess, and then try to diagonally hit him next time because it'll be harder for him to get in my way. So you have to think ahead of time. If I were to just move up to here, I'm probably in the clear. But if I were to move up to here, he could drop down 1 and block as if he would want to take damage, but you never know. So I think, let's see, this is my opening hand. We've got Dragon Slayer. I like him. Attack 7, move single, 17 hit points. You usually just want to point blank somebody with it. So let's go. Just in case I take damage, I'm going to move up to the regen spot. And by the way, you can play cards, but you have to play them, as you can see on the lit up grid, within 1 square of your king. So now I'm going to drop my Dragon Slayer directly right there so that he can't get it. And then, boom, that's my movement. You either move or you attack, and you just kind of pick it up, drag it, and drop it. So then you can see 6 out of 15 hit points. 1 more swing, and he's dead. So that's all I can do for the turn because I can't drop in a second one because I already, used 1, I guess you would say summon, spell, card, whatever. So I'll hit end turn. Luckily, the AI doesn't care that I'm a slow-playing deck. And you can see he lined up diagonally with my Dragon Slayer. Very clever there. Except he should have known that I'm going to kill it, and then if you kill it, you move on to its square. So now I'm in the clear. So he dropped another one. Damn good opening hand, but I know that he's running the 20-card starter deck, and this is 3 of the cards. So you can see I drew a card. So if right now I had 39 mana, I could summon a second Deep Space Warrior, but I'm sitting on 15 mana because that's what I started the game with, and I have 0 mana generators, unfortunately. So we got, creature, 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 creature. It's a diagonal, single, straight, kind of like an unlimited, like a rook in chess here. This one has a wide area ability that hits everybody around him. Pretty cool. We got the guy who costs way the hell too much. And this is pretty cool. 0 cost spell. Now there are just outright spells. This is Triad. If you have 3 cards in a triangle around another card, which you can easily just boom, 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 line it up in 1 turn, you activate this, 24 damage to whoever's in the middle. And it's just like the artwork. I love this. It's so cool. So they do all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Trying to think. So he's on a defensive square. So trying to attack him right now, he's just going to swing back for more damage. So I want to take this out. You always want to stop your enemy from getting mana, or they're going to summon some 50 mana monstrosity from hell. So let's see. What would probably be the appropriate way to do this? I mean, I kind of want to be on a defensive square too. I think I'll get pretty far if I go here, drop him. Oh, I really want to activate this right now. So he has Omni Slash, which is attack all adjacent cards, which includes me. So, yeah, otherwise he has any straight line movement. So, and he also has recovers 1 health per turn. That's nice. And 22 hit points. Very, very tough card. Very bread and butter, solid ass card. And you get this in the starter deck if you choose this one, which do. It's awesome. So right now I could hit for not 8 because he has 5 defense on that square. 8, which wouldn't kill it, and then 8, which I guarantee he'd swing back. So I could move right now. I could move here, 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 but I put him exactly where I want it. So now he can't escape this way. If he goes up 1, I'll hit him. If he goes up 2, I'll hit him. And if he goes diagonally up here, I'll still hit him. So he's in trouble. So I'll just end turn. See where he goes. Oh, nice. Okay. That's a teleporter. So now any astral, me included, by the way, astral creatures can teleport anywhere adjacent to this. So I can go anywhere. But he swung at me. I'm at 24 out of 37, which is, you know, something this powerful. I need to kind of get away from it. And also, if he slashes for 8, it'll go, okay, 5 damage here, and then 8 damage here. And then this loses 2 damage per turn, so, you know, it'll die at his next upkeep after giving him 5 mana, unfortunately. But I just drew one of my favorite spells of all time, Barrier. It is amazing. Give a card defense. The card will not receive damage the first 2 times it is attacked. Drag from the hand directly over a card to activate. Barrier is sent to the grave after use. So there you go. So I could do that, or I could run away, straight line into the defense zone, and then drop my own mana generator. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to wait until I'm in more trouble. So you always kind of want to guard it a little bit. Whoop, wrong card. There we go. So now, I mean, what is he going to do? Like, that's immobile, and that's immobile, and he's right there. So it's like, okay. But I plan ahead. You know, he'd have to come at this at a really weird angle. You know, corners are good too. But now I'm going to start getting some mana, which I don't really need it. But, you know, very next turn I'm going to have, because I have 15 mana now, I need 20 to activate this. This says cost 20. So, you know, let's do it. I will say, though, it would almost be worthwhile to bring up my 11 cost Spirit Warrior. 22 hit points, attack 12, move straight line 2. But I can't quite get to what I need to get to. Now, that said, let's activate Omni Slash. Boom, hit everybody. You can see he had that 5 defense. Oh, except, you know, I just realized I can't summon a second spell this turn because I already summoned this. Okay, well, let's just end turn. All right. 20 mana. Cool. Ooh, he's going to be able to move around a lot. It's probably not even worth my time attacking these, but, you know, what does he have better to do? So, let's see. Now, see, I could sneak in right here, but I wouldn't be able to use my slash. But it's totally worth it. So now he's on a regeneration square. So, yeah, he's going to get his 1 regen and then 2 more. He's going to be hard to kill. And if he doesn't move next turn, he's getting slashed, and he knows it. So I think he might be moving into this, but, I don't know. I almost should have put this on one of these squares so it would be around forever, but then it would be a priority target for my opponent. And the AI is absolutely monstrously brilliant in this game, by the way. You'd probably be better off playing against humans, to put it that way. I think I have about a 15% win rate. And also, I'm not very good at the game. Oh, let's see. So 25 mana, boy. I'm not in like an immediate threat. He's on a scorch square, so I'm going to put him on a defensive one. And then, well, if I move him, he's probably going to die. But that's fine. I didn't need him. He costs 0. I don't really lose much. But if he doesn't move, he is toast. And if he does move, then he'll be closer to something I can attack with. So I win either way. So you can see, turn pass, I got another 5 mana. But he doesn't have a generator, so he's stuck at 35. I'm fine with that. So he moved far away just for defense. You always want to put the pressure on, though. Now, he dropped one of these little bastards. And then it moved. So I'm just going to pin him in right there. And this is on a defense square, but I'm on a defense square too. So it's like, who really cares? But, boy, I'd love to just spike an explosion and leave, but I haven't pulled that card. Yeah, let's just team up on him. Alright, drop him in. Hit him. I mean, it is what it is. I can kill him next turn. Let's see, this thing, what the hell. And, yeah, swinging. Just, there's my attacks. That just sits there. And he's putting pressure on him. So, end turn. And you can see why this game is just absolutely fascinating. It's like a little cat and mouse game, and I'm making it sound complicated, but once you get it, you're like, yeah, okay, he's in sight, he's not, he's in line, he's not. All right, simple. By the way, if you're wondering, like, oh, who's is who? You're running the same cards. I'm the purple ones, and if you've got duplicates, like he's got this and this same card, the gold one with the gold outline here is his king. And the computer takes a bunch of actions all in a row, so you just kind of look at the board state and figure out what they did. A human would be doing it in real time. All right, teleported, dropped in another dude, and swung, including himself. That's a bold move. Oh, and he just straight up ran away, out of range. He's being kind of a pansy, just saying. Oh, and I got my explosion. I love this card. So this one's explode. 20 damage, attacks everything within one tile. So what you want to do is spike it, run, detonate it. Love that technique. You can finish people with that. I'm going to say cripple his infrastructure. And Omni Slash. There it is. Boom. Goodbye, number one. And I'm going to start moving these. This is move single, so kind of weak, but kind of want this gone too. Now, I don't want to move too much around this, or the first thing he's going to do is just slash in a circle. Let's see. I think I'm going to actually spend the mana to put a shield on myself. It's not the ideal time to do it, but, you know, 31 out of 37, call me paranoid. You know, got to get that regen going. Oh, I either got to convert that tile, which actually, yeah, let's just do it. So this is basically a land card. Let me show you how they work. You're going to laugh because these defensive tiles are kind of pissing me off. So now it's ocean. Deal with it. So, yeah, those, you know, they don't bring out a creature. They don't blow anything up. They aren't, well, I guess they are a spell technically. But, you know, they're not a useful card that does something productive except, well, what you gonna do now? So check this out. Oh, wait, I already moved. Well, no more defense for you. I'm going to move up just to jam stuff, you know, just to be there. I think I'm going to move him to a more, well, he's going to move in the way here because I don't want to get hit. And then in case he's stupid enough to move up, I'll stand here. Hard to predict what they'll do because what they do is in response to what you do. Let's see. Did I summon something yet this turn? I don't think I did, but let's find out. Oh, okay, cool. So we got this. Nice little explodey boy. And I'm going to wait. If he's dumb enough to attack it with the one hit point, that's fine, because I'll just whack him really hard. But otherwise, if this is here next turn, I'm bailing and blowing everything straight to hell. Which means he's probably going to move up, except that he's going to execute this next turn. He can move in. I can kind of line up, and he'll be stuck there. I'll probably pin him there by moving up, and that'll pretty much do it for the game. So let's go. 39 mana too, guys. 39 mana. Ooh. Might actually beat the computer in this one. Okay, I forgot he could summon stuff and kick the tits off me. That's another thing that could happen too. So let's see. What am I gonna do about that? Probably. I really like that shark existing. Well, he's standing on Ocean Square, so hey. Oh wait, is that only attacks? Oh, it's only when you're attacking to an Ocean Square, I think. Oh, my bad. Oh boy. So I'd be taking out my own guy here, so I'm not gonna do that. He is not gonna get near that, is he? Let's just crowd him. Just point blank. It's a damn bold move, but 37 versus 37, I still have one defense tick. I think I got this. Let's see. I don't think I summoned anything yet, so let's really piss him off and drop this here. So he has two moves. He can move up one or up two. Either way he's getting slashed. Either way he's getting cornered. And if he stays where he is, I'll just slash everybody. So, yeah, we on him. Yep, I'm going to need some big boys. So 49 mana, but that's as high as I'm going, and all my good spells cost 51. 52, that is a problem. But I could bring out another Deep Space Warrior, you know. Oh, I like this guy, though. Northern Giant. 52 hit points, attacks for 22, and his move is a direct jump. Oh, you guys going to like this. You don't like the straight line stuff? Welcome to Jump. All right, so let's see if I can actually KO him this turn. I might be able to. I think I can. So, oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Okay, I could kill this one this turn. What was he thinking? He just parked himself. Wow. That's kind of dumb. 17, bitch. So I might be able to kill him this turn. Let's see. 22 damage, that would be enough, but he has jump. So you can see, hopefully you can see with these highlights, he can move over 2, diagonal 2, up 2, you know, so that's a jump. And you can jump over things. So I need to summon him within one square so that he can jump. So let's drop him right here. And then, boom, ambush victory, just like that. I got 30 freaking coins for that victory. And I am just patting myself on the back hardcore that I beat the computer, because that never happens. So you guys can see, no matter how you build your deck, if you put really hyper strong cards in it, you're going to need the mana to get up to it. And if somebody collapses your mana generators, oh well. So you can't just say, oh, my deck's more powerful than yours. Yeah, there are cards that I would say, are arguably more useful, and they're a little bit more rare, but like once you have them, you have them, and I think pretty much everybody has them. And even then, they might not be the best synergy cards. I mean, you go all wizards, you're going to go nuts. You go all ocean, ooh. I mean, that's probably the second deck I'm building is all ocean. And then I'll just run like 3 tile converters. And by the way, max of 3 of a copy of a card per deck. But with, 3 out of 20 and very similar redundant cards, you can actually, build a pretty central specific deck. So believe it or not, I've had like turn 3 or 4 wins when I just really pound the computer. They pick a really bad spot to hide in. There's no defense squares and just giddy up. And I've had turns where I end up chasing the computer around because we're both out of cards and I have 4 troops and they have 1 and I don't have enough to corner them. That was a lack of planning on my part. You can see I made a couple misplays even that game. You got to think, where are they sitting? What will be the result? And, will this hit do the amount that I think it does? They think, well, they're on, healing square, so they're going to be 2 higher the next time. You just kind of think ahead a little bit, but you don't have to think ahead like, 10 moves like you do in chess. You basically react to whatever they did on their last turn. And that's why this game just doesn't have net decking. I'm sure somebody could go on the internet and be like, hey, here's my deck. It's really cool because it does this, 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 and this, and this is my theme, and somebody might copy them, but you still have to move and play correctly. The more intelligent, experienced player wins, and like I said, the AI beats me the vast majority of the time. I've been beating it more lately because I'm getting better at the game, and the whole time my deck didn't change significantly. I just started playing it better. So a ton of skill goes into building the deck, but a ton of skill goes into playing the deck, and if you're bad at either of them, you're in trouble, except if you aren't into deck building. Just copy an archetype off the internet, or just build with whatever you got. Just open a couple packs and be like, okay, I'm playing with that. Or do what I did and base it off of a starter deck. So I would highly recommend you guys go check this out. I mean, I played it for a little bit because, I had to learn how to play the game for the sponsorship, and also I was interested in it when I heard about it. And then past that, I played about another 14 hours because the game is freaking awesome. Like, I literally was like, okay, I'm good. I got to go to Arena and do the dailies. And as soon as I was done with the dailies, I just felt, I want to go back and play Domain. I did not have fun on Arena. I did have fun playing Domain. So I went back and played Domain for like another 4 hours. The game's a total riot. It's made by like one dude. He's super nice. And the game is going to be very well managed and run properly because he's not Wizards of the Coast and he's not Valve. Need I say more? I mean, Richard Garfield came into Artifact and was like, here's a really good game, go make it. I know what I'm talking about. And Valve was like, that's cool, but we like money. And then they just spiked the game into the ground in a couple months. Too greedy, too expensive to play. This game you could legitimately play 100% for free. Oh, and it runs in your browser. You don't even have to install it. You actually can play a demo game without even giving them your email. Just play as a guest. So link in the description. Go check it out, everybody. Oh my gosh, I love this game. I'm probably going to have more footage of it in the background, just so you guys can see how the different game styles go, But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know your experiences with the game, and I will see you guys next video.